Hello everyone, Robin Maycumber here again today with a little lesson on chord voicings. And chord voicing is the idea of playing a chord in a different range on the neck with a different order of notes. It's kind of a big topic, so we want to concentrate on a rather small aspect of it. And this will allow you to have different chord choices when you're playing with other guitar players. If they're playing, strumming along in the open position and you want to play something that's complementary but doesn't actually step on what they're playing, chord voicing is a really good thing to be aware of. And what we'll do is 3 exercises based on 3 different chord shapes that involve the root position of the chord in terms of its root, 3rd, 5th voicing, and then the first inversion and the second inversion. And those are just words that mean playing the notes of the chord in slightly different orders. So let's begin by playing a B flat, and this is based on this B flat sort of A based shape here. But we're going to take just the bottom 3 strings and play B flat, root, 3rd, 5th, and follow the scale up the neck towards the bridge. By the scale we mean the major scale. And as we go from one note to the next, we'll follow the chord pattern as it fits through the scale, and this is based on the idea of chord construction that we covered in an earlier lesson. So we've got this B flat major chord, and then we slide up a whole step to the minor, C minor, and then continue on up the scale. And then for the 7th or diminished chord, slide up another whole step, and then we're back to the octave. You see the chord shapes in the fingerboard diagrams, and do try to practice these in both directions. And you can start adding melody to your chord progressions right away. So that's the root position of the chord. Now the first inversion is going to involve a shape that we can base around this. Let's try this G chord here, standard bar chord, and just bite off the last 3 strings so that we're playing the 3rd, 5th, and root. And we can do the same thing we did with the B flat chord here, playing G. Then we can slide up and bar a little A minor, B minor, etc., etc. And then use a little D7 shape for the diminished chord, and the octave. And you'll notice that when we start to invert chords, there's different potential names you could give this chord, but in the context that we're playing it here, it's best just to think of them as relative to the key of G in the case that we just played. And the next is our second inversion. That's going to be this D chord shape, where we have the 5th, root, and 3rd. And let's go ahead and play this little chord scale. Ready? So D, E minor, and on up the neck. So hopefully these little shapes will give you lots of options. If you're playing reggae, you're playing funk, or just playing with someone else and you want some choices as to where to voice your chords, these scales give you lots of options. And you can even do them using all of these shapes in 1 or 2 positions. So practice these and apply them to your writing and playing. Join me next week for my next lesson. I'm not sure what it's going to be on, but if you have a subject that you would like me to address in this lesson series, please message me at the email below. And thank you for watching.